My name's Stephnie Watson. My pronouns are they, them. I'm a sole proprietor of a company called Sherlock and Watson Scientific. I have 4 learning disabilities. I have auxiliary memory disorder, a math disorder, a reading disorder, and a writing disorder. So the fact that I made it through the sciences is kind of astounding, but it wasn't without a lot of tears. So Sherlock and Watson Scientific, I started up after my master's was completed in environmental science as a way for me to continue my personal research into different areas of how businesses and people can interact with our environments in a socially, environmentally conscious way. Sometimes that's called triple bottom line management. It's also known by several other different terms, but I wanted to be able to establish a business that allowed me to be able to look into the gaps that I'm interested in and maybe other groups are not, and this allows me to do that. I've been in Saskatoon since the fall of 2020, and I chose to move back here because I did a couple of 8-month co-ops with Environment Canada and really enjoyed the people and the community and the River Valley. Eco Canada is the only professional group in Canada that focuses solely on the multidisciplinariness of environmental science. And we have all these other professional designations which definitely hold a space in our country, and I think it's wonderful, but being environmental science, we are so multidisciplinary that we don't just fall into this one little niche. And Eco Canada allows us to show professionalism and continue our professional upgrading by providing us the space to continue our multidisciplinary studies. All these changes from climate change, societal changes, we're having to adapt and change our businesses as things change. And with COVID just passing, and myself also getting a different full-time permanent position, but wanting my company to continue, I'm looking to move more into an online, where I have also found there's been this need for bringing more disability accessibility awareness into the environmental sciences. And so I'm doing awareness creation of programming right now for companies as well as individuals. And then the increase of gender equity outside of the binary as well, and other parts of the 2S LGBTQIA+ community. And that's where I'm focusing my business on currently, is to try and help the sciences move to be more acceptable and accessible to these groups of people, which I'm a part of. It's called the Prairie Lily. So there's a whole history behind that Prairie Lily and the Saskatoon River. It's a fun tour to do when you come to Saskatoon and stuff, or even if you live in Saskatoon, it's fun to go on. So. I guess I just kind of got tired of waiting for companies to become what I needed them to become, to be inclusive and accessible for people like me and for people in my circle and stuff. There's many of us who have disabilities or are part of different equity-seeking groups, and we're continuously left behind and not given the same opportunities or provided the access to those opportunities. So I was like, well, if they're not going to make it, I guess I'm going to create it.